Okay, welcome back to Bloodstock 2017 with Planetmosh, and we're joined by the guys from Shrouded. How are you settling in?
Pretty good. Obviously we're camped a wee bit further away, but it's still we're camped with all the bands, so it's class. Like a lot of crack being had in the campsite.
Well, we're recording this on the Friday. You're not playing until the Sunday.
Yeah.
Would you rather be up there and get it over and done with, or are you?
I feel like it's a good thing about having done early, because then you just get to have the rest of the weekend just have an absolute blast. But then the hype leading up to Sunday as well. Oh yeah, like every time I go into that New Blood stage right now. It has its ups and downs, but I think playing on the Sunday might be really, really good. Yeah, because it's been a rough time, rough few nights just getting here. So maybe have a rest before Sunday. Whip mad on the boat.
So how did you come over? Ferry then, was it?
Yeah, we got the ferry and
a
bunch of other Belfast metalheads. We got the ferry and then used the big green coach and stuff. So that's a good wee service.
Was this a bit of an Irish invasion this weekend?
I know. We thought there was a big invasion last year from what I saw, but this is a new level. We just came in here and we bumped into the guys from the Crunya straight away, and we're just okay. So it begins, 10 ton.
You won the Belfast Metal to the Masses.
Yep. Yeah.
How was that as an overall experience and the competition elements?
We've done it for a few years now, but what I will say is this year was some of just the lineup on the final turned out to be insane. It was just such a hard show that it's almost like we weren't annoyed if we didn't win, just because there was so many good sets played from bands that we knew, but just watching them up their own game, then we just thought, okay, we've come so far in the last year, hopefully we'll show people something new as well, and I think we really nailed it in that day. It was class. The Metal to the Masses this year, especially in Belfast, was so good.
Yeah.
The level
huge
of
crowd as well, from what I could see.
It was actually really cool in the heats. Every time the heats went on, the crowd got bigger every single time, which was really cool. 150 in for the final, which was quite big for our wee venues. So. It was awesome to see. Yeah, it was awesome to see the Voodoo packed out for all the local bands. It's really cool to see. And then when you're seeing the crowds here, you're thinking, it's another level altogether. Scary.
Do you have to sort of blank that out a bit then? Like knowing you're going to be in front of X hundred people.
Well, I think actually there's a thing I say. It's like the more people there are, the less I'm probably bothered, because you don't see as many individual faces when there's a big wall of people. And then I'm usually dressed up in cows and hoods and things anyway, so it's a bit of a confidence boost, I think. I'm really bad for getting on stage. I think putting on the Shrouded uniform, I think it'll really, really help that. So it's hard to zone yourself out of it, but yeah.
Well, the band sound is pretty uncompromising death metal, really.
Yeah.
Has it been that way from the off then, or was it a developing thing?
Well, we actually started at two-man. Yeah, whenever we started it was a lot more melodic, sort of like in the veins of bands like Kalma and stuff like that. But then just sort of gradually as it went on, and we got new members, new full lineup and all the influences sort of seemed to change. So now it's become a lot more of a death metal focused thing. Yeah, with a black metal in there as well. So even though the lyrics they're starting to get a bit toned because of just daily experiences. We've had for the last year. It's changed us, kind of thing. So you can see the music getting a bit darker, but it's still got what we originally had. Yeah. It's now just a lot more serious and okay, you thought that was cool before, but this is the real. This is us now. So yeah. It has developed a lot in the last year, especially. I feel it's a lot more personal now. Yes. We're not just playing cool music; it actually means something to us now. So. Yeah.
And you got to keep developing, haven't you?
Yeah.
Just staying on a flat line, isn't it?
I get stale then, otherwise. So.
Yeah. So you just released an EP.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about that. Was it a long time in the making, or did it come?
Yeah. It was a long time. It was a long time in the writing. It did take we were doing the EP that we got written and done already in about 6 months. This one took the guts of 2 years to get everything. I think it's just because we did shows, and then we suddenly win Metal to the Masses, and in the time between Metal to the Masses and now, we had to record the whole album because we were just thinking if there's any time to do it, it's actually now. Kick it into high gear, get it done. So. And then Josh, we recorded in Bearcat. He turned it over in absolutely no time at all. Everybody played such a good
bit in the studio that it was just done in a few hours in some places. And
he's class. He's a complete wizard. Like so.
I know. We give him. You got to get the album 2 weeks. Like, I've got it done by the end of this one. Like. So.
And you cooked him a video as well, didn't you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Was that a fun thing to do?
Yeah. Just whenever Simon was saying, obviously when you win, a lot of the bands have their videos on the website. So we were like, yeah, we've been talking about it for a while, but let's get it done. So we went with our friend Kerry, Exposing Shadows Photography. She actually shot our video for us, and that was another thing that was a really, really quick turnover.
I think it's because both times we used kind of a contingency plan because we had these ideas, and then both times something fell through or we were booked out in somewhere else. And then basically we just had to make a snap decision. So we got actually some help from like Andy and Stuart from the Crawling, and they were just like, okay, we'll go to the garage, we'll black out the walls, and then it's just like,
my garage.
Yeah, like one garage. We did one half for one garage and one half for another garage just because we needed somewhere to do it. But it's lots of cobwebs and cool things going on in there. So.
Yeah, and that was definitely driven by Bloodstock though. We were
really had to do something.
Put something out there.
So what's next after this weekend then? Are you shows lined up, or is it
just a few?
Yeah, we're supporting a band called Conjuring Fate. We're supporting them in Dublin on the 24th of August, and then after that we've just got a couple of shows confirmed in November. There's the Bloodstock. Bloodstock 2. It's a wee sort of 2-day festival in the Warzone in Belfast, and then we actually just recently got announced for supporting Bloodshot Dawn in January whenever they do the reanimation tour. So
we're ridiculously excited about that because if everybody likes their own bands in Shrouded, but if it's like one or few that cross over, it's Bloodshot Dawn. It's just a constant. It's an absolute kind of dream come true, and I think that's actually where we met our bassist as well. We had a mutual love of Bloodshot Dawn. So. That was brilliant, so I can't wait for that.
So that's all that, and then after that, it's just
album 2.
Album, full-length album.
1 even.
Yeah.
We've got a few songs done
for that, so.
Is that the main thing? Because you've come quite a way in a short space of time, really.
Yeah.
So I think just keep the ball rolling, isn't it?
Exactly,
really?
Keep the momentum going and just don't stop.
Yeah, I mean it's like I feel like we've been a band for much longer. Just after this Metal of the Masses, it feels like we've been around a lot longer just because so much has happened just in this time that we would have thought, we'll spread that out over a month or a year or something like that.
Yeah.
It's all just rushing past.
So for people keeping track of Shrouded, is it social media, this, that and the other, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah. You do that?
Yeah, we're pretty active on Facebook and Twitter now these days, and like for Bloodstock we got really into Instagram because people love flicking through stories on Instagram, so we're doing a lot of photos on that. That's the easiest way to keep tabs on what we're doing.
A lot of people are saying that the sort of likes on Facebook, and then you compare them to Instagram. Instagram seems to get a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, Instagram's really, really cool for fans because you just have to throw in a few tag words.
It's so quick, and people just see immediately what they need to see. They don't need to scroll through pages, and so I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, that's a good wee service.
Well, best of luck for Sunday, guys, and I hope it all goes well. I'm sure it will.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you again soon, hopefully.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.